Hey, welcome to the Mildred Whipple Library, and we have a book to share with you tonight, and it's a special book. It's called The Night Before Christmas, and it's been around for over 100 years. There's lots and lots and lots of different versions of this book, but this is my favorite illustrated one, although I have other ones I really like. You can come to the Mildred Whipple Library and you can check out all sorts of different versions of this book to read at your own house. But look at these reindeer on the front. So I'm going to read this to you tonight, and I want you to know The Night Before Christmas is by Clement Moore, and this particular edition was illustrated by Bruce Watley. Now, it started out as a poem that a man wrote for his children as a Christmas gift, and it became a sensation. And in today's words, I think you'd say it went viral. And it's still around after over 100 years. And it goes like this. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Look at this. I like that this illustrator draws his pictures so that you get to see little secrets, and look at that little secret. You see who's asleep? Even the mice are asleep. There's the tree, the stockings hung with care. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled ourselves for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash and tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. He looks a little concerned there. I wonder what he's going to see. You can tell it's winter. Do you see this? There's just one little leaf left on that tree. A few little leaves over here. He's looking up at the sky. I wonder what he'll see. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. So are they really tiny? No, but they're just very far away. But look how pretty they look and tiny out against the moon. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. They looked like they enjoy their job. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on, Comet on, Cupid on, Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. And if you look, here's a house with the light on. I wonder who's awake in that house. Maybe the dad? As dry leaves that before a wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the rooftop, the coursers they flew with a sleigh full of toys. And St. Nicholas, too. Look at that. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. Look at that. He's looking out his window and he can't see anything, but look what's up on his roof. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Came right down the chimney. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. And look at this, Santa says, who's the guy in this picture? And what's the dad saying? Dad's saying, that's me when I was a little boy. Looks like he liked to be a cowboy when he was a little boy. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He's winking because he's telling us, I'm going to do something. Look what he has. It's a little toy cowboy. I wonder if it's something that the dad wanted when he was little. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Look at the dad's going, you remembered what I wanted for Christmas when I was a little boy. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team, gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And there's the little toy he brought to the dad. The end. Isn't that a great story? It's one of my favorites. So this is The Night Before Christmas by Clement Mote, and it's illustrated by Bruce Watney. Merry